Hello, this is Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. Thank you for joining me again today. This is our project for today, this lovely little card. It's another one in my series of card making for beginners, because it really is a very simple little card, but very pretty. And as you can see, I've done it in 3 different colourways here, and we're going to try another one this afternoon. I did these colours because for the butterfly body I've used our glitter enamel dots, and they come in Gorgeous Grey, Melon Mambo, Granny Apple Green and Coastal Cabana. So those are the colours I've used for my card. So the eagle-eyed amongst you will realise that we're going to make a Coastal Cabana card today. So let me get started. Sorry, just realised I'd left my washing machine going. I'm in the same room as our washing machine. If it starts to spin, you won't hear a word I say. Right, okay, let's put these to one side. I'm using the butterfly from the Springtime Impressions pack set of dies. Really lovely. I've got another card coming up very soon to show you using the other die. So if I show you, it's only 3 dies in this set, but they are all lovely and they will all get used a lot. So you've got this lovely corner die. And I've seen loads of lovely examples made with this. You can't really see it very well with the die, but I will show you a card later. And actually some of these elements you can cut out and use those as individual elements as well, which is really lovely. You've got one flower, one little flower there, and then this beautiful butterfly. Wasn't sure about this butterfly when I first saw it, but actually I've used it a lot and I really love it now. Sometimes happens like that. Right, so what do we need? First of all, we need one of our note cards. So these come ready scored in a pack with envelopes, slightly smaller than the cards that I normally make, but a nice size actually for making quick little cards. So using my bone folder there to get a really nice crisp joint. This is our thicker Whisper White card that these are made of, so it's perfect. Okay, we then need a panel of Coastal Cabana, and I will put all the measurements on my blog, and if you go down beneath the video, the link will be there to this blog, the right blog post, so pop over and have a look. But basically this is 1/2 centimetre or 1/4 of an inch smaller than the note cards, which is what you need. I'm going to bring in some Tombow and mount my panel of Coastal Cabana card on there. So I've got a white note card and a coloured base here, like so. And then I have to say, actually, I meant to say this at the beginning of the video, this these cards, the design for these cards was inspired by Mary Fish, who's an American demo. She made this one, the purple one, the Gorgeous Grape, and I loved it so much that I thought I'd make a whole little set of them. But actually I've cased completely, that means copied and shared everything of her card, so it's not my original design, it is Mary Fish's design. So just a heads up for that. Okay, so the next thing we need to do, we need a panel of white Whisper White. This can be our thinner Whisper White, doesn't need to be the thicker one, and it's going to go there, and again it's 1/2 centimetre or 1/4 of an inch smaller than the Coastal Cabana pad. So my butterfly is going to go at an angle, not too close to any of the edges, over to the left hand side, and I've got a little bit of washi tape holding it down there. I'm just going to bring in my Big Shot. As you know, my Big Shot is very old. It's not the new modern liveried one from Stampin' Up. I bought this in fact I looked at the base and I bought it in 2006, so I've had it 12 years. I use it a heck of a lot, so it's done really well. So there we go, just put that through there. It should only take 1 pass, but I'm going to put it through twice. It is quite an intricate die, but actually it cuts really well and the pieces do generally just fall out of it. There we go. Get rid of the Big Shot, or clean that up later. And we need both pieces of this card, so we need the back panel and we need the butterfly, so we can't get rid of either of them. So let's pull the butterfly off there. Most of the pieces have come out, look. You could use a brush to do this, but actually that was really easy to get those pieces out. Put that to one side. Right, the panel is then going to be mounted on our Coastal Cabana. So again, little bit of Tombow. When you stick it down, try to keep an even edge, an even amount of space around the edges. So make sure there's an equidistant, and try and get it straight. Nothing like a panel put on wonky to make a card look like an amateur. If you can get all these little details right, it does make your cards look much more professional. So it's going to go on there and just make sure it looks so that you've got equal amounts, and press. And then the butterfly, you're going to bend up the wings slightly because you don't want it to lay down flat, you want it to be slightly protruding. And what we're going to do is we're going to lay it back in that inside that panel, but we're going to just glue the body. We're not going to glue the wings down, we're just going to put a little bit of glue on the body there, like so. There we go. And then I'm going to come in with my glitter enamel dots, and we need, just trying to find my pokey tool, there it is, one of the very small ones, which is going to go just between those two blobs on the butterfly, and then one of the slightly larger ones to go nearer the top. And it could, because this is Stampin' Up, it all coordinates absolutely beautifully. So I've got the cardstock and the glitter dots, and now I'm going to use the ink, and you'll see it will all coordinate beautifully. Right, here's my ink, and as you can see on the purple one I used a thank you stamp, which was from the Abstract Impressions set. On these ones I've used Happy Birthday, which is from the Detailed with Love set, and I'm going to do Happy Birthday again because I use quite a lot of birthdays, and actually I've made so many thank you cards recently, I'm now running out of birthday cards, so I decided I'd make a set of birthday cards. So this is my Coastal Cabana ink. This is my Happy Birthday stamp from Detailed with Love. And what I would say with the clear stamps is always try it on a scrap piece of paper, make sure that you can get it straight before you actually stamp it on your card, because you don't want to ruin your card with the stamping right at the end. There we go, and you can see that again coordinates beautifully. Last thing to do is to decorate the envelopes. I don't know whether you noticed my envelopes, but I decorated the flap, oh that one's stuck down a little bit, oh no, with the flap with a bit of our designer series paper. These are this is from the colour stacks, really pretty, and again coordinates brilliantly. So I've got a strip of Coastal Cabana and an envelope from our note cards. So I'm going to open it up and I'm going to put a little bit of Tombow, like so, on the envelope flap. Haven't cut my cardstock down yet, my paper down yet, so I'm going to line that up with the fold. You probably can't see the fold on the video, but believe me, you can see it when you're doing it. So there, can you see that's just measured up completely to there. And then what I'm going to do, come in with my paper snips, and you've got a ridge around here where the envelope ends, so you just need to lean your edge of your scissors on that edge. So don't cut into it, just let it guide your scissors round. And you can, if you're not very confident about doing this, you could always draw around the envelope onto the paper, cut it out and then stick it on. But actually this works fine for me. It's a bit tricky because it's paper rather than card. It's much easier when you've got a piece of card to press up against. There we go. And voila. So there's my fourth card in my series. Really pleased with them, really love them, really my style, very clean and simple, lovely bright colours, loving them all. And there's the last one. So I hope you enjoyed that little project. Like I say, lovely card for a beginner, and I think that's it from me today. Don't forget the August promotion of bonus days, spend £45, get a £4.50 voucher, and I think that's it. I hope you're looking forward to the new autumn winter catalogue as well. If you are and you need a catalogue, you don't have a demonstrator, please get in touch. I'd be really delighted to send you a catalogue. But that's it from me today. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.